This is the salmon. After completing the breeding mission, they have to pay with their own lives and create the next generation here. They are red trout. They will go upstream every year, ready for the once-in-a-lifetime mating. After living in the sea for 3 years, they travel hundreds of miles in the direction of the Earth's magnetic field. With great instincts they can sense the smell of rivers, identify the rivers where they are born. The red trout, one of the few species in the world, can migrate from sea to fresh water, and in the following months they will travel upstream 200 kilometers to Lake Iliana, where they are born. This is also the last journey in the life of the salmon. They stop eating when they reach the river, putting all their energy into the battle ahead. Even the rapids or the high waterfalls, all can't even stop them. For weeks after starting the journey, the salmon's body begins to change. Their skin gradually turns red. This is also a sign that the salmon is about to spawn. The redder the fish, the more healthy they are, and a few weeks later they gradually change in body shape. The jaws of the male fish form a hook. This is a prominent feature for them to score points with their mate, but it is not so simple. The first hurdle they need to face has appeared. The brown bears will return here during the spawning season of the salmon. They will eat as much as possible to store energy for the coming winter. During the salmon migration season, a bear can eat up to 40 fish every day. A few kilometers more upstream, that is Lake Iliana, where the eggs are laid not far upstream, but they will stay here for a few days for the eggs to fully develop, which is also an opportunity for predators to have a full meal. The freshwater seals living in the lake are the second barrier of the salmon. The salmon have had to go hungry for a long time. So for the seals, this is a delicious food that nature gives every year. Seals begin to lie motionless, waiting for salmon to swim by. This is a very rare behavior compared to their family in the ocean, but worryingly, the seals will ignore the male fish. They prioritize catching fish holding eggs will have more calories. A fish that is stuck will be an opportunity for others to move forward. During the long journey its body is covered with wounds. It has finally reached the spawning place. Again here the male and female will pair up, then both will nest together. This is the first and last time they mate. A generation of fry will be born. The salmon migration is always a one-way trip. To complete this epic migration, they have given everything including the fish carcass life that will decompose into nutrients, making food for the fish. Babies and fry after birth, ensuring the next generation has the most perfect start. Everything is programmed to be born, to swim to the sea, to return to the place of birth, to lay eggs and to end life here, as well as to fish for fallen leaves to the roots. This is absolutely true for salmon.